Hello and welcome to today's Sunday session. Today we're going to have a look at the COUNTIF formula and COUNTIFs. And this is a great expansion of what we've already learned in our previous sessions using the count A and count blank. These are exceptional formulas that you are going to use frequently. I certainly use them on a daily basis. So let's have a look at how COUNTIF works. It's very simple. What we're basically doing is saying count if within this range you find this answer. So count how many answers meet that criteria. So let's have a look now and say count for me how many people are contractors. So I'm going to type the word out count if. It doesn't have to be in capital letters. Where's my range I want you to look? Well, I want you to look here. And I want you to look if it is a contractor. Now, you don't have to put the capitalisation in here. It will find it whether you've got capital letters or not. So in my table, contractor is actually spelt with a capital C. I'm choosing to put it without the capital in my criteria. I then close my bracket and it's told me that there's 5 that are contractors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, that's correct. It worked. And here we're going to have a look at where the person has had more than 20 months service. So this time my COUNTIF is going to have a look at column B, comma, my criteria. Now your criteria always has to be in speech marks. So I can't just do my bigger than 20. It does need to be wrapped in those speech marks. So I then close my bracket and it's told me that there's 10 people who have had more than 20 months service, which is fabulous. So easy and so clever. There is, however, another little bell and whistle to this, and it means you can use this formula with a wildcard. Now, not all formulas in Excel you can put wildcards with, but this one we can. So let's have a look at it. How does it work? In this example, I'm asking it to look in column C for Abbott. However, I've added my wildcard to the end. Now, what that means is I want you to find the word Abbott, but I don't care what comes after the word Abbott. So ignore anything that happens after it. I just want it to find Abbott something. Now, if I take my asterisks away, it's going to find none because there are no cells in that range that just say Abbott. They all say Abbott something. Alexander, Adam, George, Ian, etc. So I really need that wildcard in there so that it ignores whatever comes after Abbott. And you can see it's successfully found there's 3 Abbotts. So let's look for the word Adams now. So we do equals count if this range contains the word Adams. I've got my asterisks at the end because I don't care what comes after the word Adams. Oh, I forgot to put my speech mark in and then I close my bracket. And it said there's 6. But actually, if I look at the list, there's only 5. What it's actually doing is pulling out this one as well because it has actually got the word Adams in there. And I said asterisks, I don't care what comes after it. So it's pulled that one through as well. So you do need to be a little bit mindful of that. Now, how could I get the word Adam Abbott? So let's write our formula out and think about this. COUNTIF. Where do you want me to look? I've actually spelt that wrong. Where do you want me to look? I want you to look in this range. What do you want me to look for? Well, I want to look for the word Adams, but I want it to include Adam Abbott. So what I'm actually going to do this time is say asterisk, Adam, asterisk, speech marks, close bracket. So now what it's going to do, it doesn't care what comes before Adam. It doesn't matter what comes after Adam. So let's see how many it finds. It finds 7. And it's finding Adam in here. It doesn't care what comes at the front. It's then finding Adam in all of these, and it's finding the word Adam in that one. So there's our 7. So now let's try and use this where the status is full-time or part-time. So we're going to do equals COUNTIF. This range, speech marks. The word we've got in common here is time. So I'm going to say, I don't care what comes before the word time. I don't care if it's full-time, part-time, half-time, no time. I just want you to look for the word time. So star time. Do I need a star at the end? Well, actually, there's nothing that comes after time. There's no letters after the word time, so I don't really need one here. So I'm just going to close my speech marks, close my bracket, and it's told me that there's 11. So if we have a look at all the ones that are part-time or full-time, it's correctly told me that the count is 11 down here.